How do you feel when you heard the news of the death of Osama bin Laden?
I don't know. I thought it was good that they got that they got him because he was like making a lot of destruction and stuff and hurting people. But I also felt kind of bad because I kind of felt like they shouldn't be going around killing people like that. Like, I mean, I know it's war and all, but still, I don't think killing people is
I
right.
felt no sense of emotion because I knew he did wrongdoings, but the government also hides up stuff or hides things from people and the citizens. They make him seem like he's a bad guy. Well, they make him seem like he's worse than what he really is.
I didn't think much of it really. Uh, I know it's a big deal for a lot of people that he passed away, but anytime somebody is executed, I think it's a sad thing. So I definitely did not celebrate it. I know a lot of people did, but for me personally, I just felt like it was. Um, I'm not emotionally tied to anything that happened. Like I don't know anybody that was lost their lives to the World Trade Center or anybody that was immediately affected. If that were to happen, I maybe would feel differently.
I wouldn't say, I saw the news reports where people were cheering. I didn't feel like that. I mean, someone died and it sounded really, grim, but it was kind of satisfying to hear it, and I was interested in, all the planning. Bye. The way that it played out, and it seemed really, I was very interested in it and seemed like a victory, a political victory, but I wouldn't say I was like, hooray. I believed it. It seemed credible. There were plenty of people talking about it. From what I knew about the, following just the whole operations and the general topic.
Like it's conspiracy.
Yeah.
No, I think they got him. Like,
They got him.
yeah.
So, based on what reason do you believe, or just emotion? Is it based
Well,
on emotion or
I think it
reason?
seems reasonable that they got him because like he's not he's not doing stuff anymore. Like if he was still alive, he'd be doing stuff.
I believe they covered it up. I mean, I know he died. I'm like 80% sure he died, but they went to throwing him in the ocean. I don't believe that because they want him too much.
So you think it's just a cover up?
Yeah.
I would say reason, because I
Reason.
read about stuff. I tried to seek out information. It wasn't just I feel this way about.
Based on information for the government, do you believe on it? Is it true information or false information?
I believe it's false. Well, it's a little bit of true, but to me it's mostly false because the government likes to perpetuate and make the media think that Osama's just this bad guy and he did so much wrong things that people should hate him.
Is it based on reason or emotion?
It's about 60% emotion, 40% reason.
It's a mysterious. I believe there's aliens. I think there's things that the government is hiding and covering up. But when it comes to the mass public, I just generally feel that the government is going to do what's best for the people and give us the best feedback.
Government doesn't really have a reason to lie, or I don't know, but just kind of like most of the time I think you can trust the government. Not always, but in our I don't know, I think it kind of depends, but I think most of the time it kind of depends on the circumstances because like sometimes the government will like lie to protect you.
I know how the government acts, so that's the reason part of emotion is just like, see, I don't just assume like how people act because I gotta know them for myself. Like people are just people, and so I'm always trying to just figure out like how people act and how I just try to be nice and be open-minded towards people.
Mostly reason, I think.
Reason.
Because, like, I don't feel emotionally connected to the government or anything. I just think it seems reasonable that they would.
I feel like we have the tools to learn a lot, to know if we support or don't support, or to understand the basics of information we hear from the government. So while I see examples in the past of where some instances people were misled, I feel pretty confident that, especially given the way people report on government actions, I feel reasonably confident that it's trustworthy information.